Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully you're having a great day whenever you're watching this. We got a lot to talk about as well as a moderate risk for the following areas: Springfield, Missouri, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, Waterloo, Iowa, and Iowa City, Iowa. Enhanced, which we're going to talk about this here in a second, but let's get circling. If you are in this dark red here, you're in a 4 out of 5. If you're here in this orange, you're in a 3. If you're here in this yellow, you're in a 2. And if you are in this dark green, you're in a 1. And my thoughts on this are we're going to have a connection with the high risk here, including like that. I do some reason think of that. Or they'll do that like that. That is a configuration. People are saying it's a high risk. Last time I said it wasn't going to be high risk. March 30th. March 31st became high. So, alright, let's get into it here. You have a 4 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. There is a moderate risk of severe thunderstorms from eastern Iowa into northwest Illinois and from southern Missouri. We will be live around 4 p.m. If anything changes that we have to go live before then, we will. However, we'll go live at 4 if we can. We'll have a 40-inch TV, I guess, again, because of how serious it may be. Alright, let's get into your tornado threats here, where we do see a 15% of severe weather, of tornadoes actually. Fort Smith, you need to be on watch here. Let's get into some cities here in this moderate risk. These are tornado driven. Hot Springs, Fort Smith, you're actually just barely out of it. Russellville, Paris, Boonville, Greenwood, Mena, Mountain View, Clinton, Mountain Home, Harrison, Eureka Springs. In Oklahoma, Heavener, Zoe, Hall Creek, Forster, Loving, Petros, Big Cedar, Watson. This does not include the area of Broken Bow or Idabel, but I'd be watching if I'm in that area. This is right close onto the Pensacola area, so Pensacola, I'm watching for tornadoes if I'm in Pensacola. In Missouri, LeBran, Springfield, Ozark, Branson, West Plains, Sherrill, and LeBron. In Iowa, Waterloo, Davenport, Clinton, Deburgh, and all other areas here. And this is for a 15 sig tornado threat. Alright, let's take a look at your wind threat, which is at a 30 all through here, which is why that enhanced risk also meets within here. Let's take a look at your hail threat, which may be worse. We got your little 30 sig. Alright, let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center. A moderate risk of severe thunderstorm is forecasted for Tuesday, 4:04. Alright, let's get into analytics now. We've already gone over this. But wait, what are the convective outlooks and what do they mean? This is day 1, same as day 2. However, we'll go to day 2 because a 2%, which is 2 and 10%, are not used in the wind and hail. We're at a 15% with significant severe, which is a moderate risk of severe weather. So we are here. I'm going to line this up for you guys. We are here with the wind. And here with the hail. Which this is a tornado driven moderate risk, as we can see. And so, as you guys could see, here's your wind, hail, and tornado. So now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look here at your summary. A large area of severe weather potential will exist Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday morning from western portions of the plains into Missouri and mid/upper level valleys. Strong tornadoes and particularly damaging winds are expected both afternoon and overnight. Potential will exist across various regions, including the risk of dangerous nighttime tornadoes. There is a little wording that I have started to question myself with. Northeast Texas into Arkansas and into Missouri overnight. Confidence is increasing for the potential for rare and dangerous overnight tornadoes. Key wording: rare and dangerous. What does this mean? Well, I'm going to go take a look at the March 31st high risk and see if we had any wording such as that. Alright, we are here at the high risk day. And you can see it's high risk. I have also read through this whole thing, so I'm not going to go over it because this is also not currently. Nowhere in here does it say rare and dangerous. Now, what does that tell me? That tells me that this is going to be an event like no other. I'm questioning this because I have never in my life seen rare and dangerous being put in. Editing, we will have something saying what this may mean in the edit part of this all, so hopefully that goes okay. Alright, let's take a look at your weather models. But first, rare and dangerous means PDS, particularly dangerous situation. Alright, let's take a look at your weather models. But first, let's put this onto screen so you guys can see when it is. Alright, let's get into your timings, and we're taking a look at a photograph from 06Z, which is 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Okay. And right here, we're going to draw this out here. Here's your temperature. Here's your dew point. Right between this line here is where your cape is. All of right here is your cape, which is forecasted to be at 4394. So again, this may be a one-of-a-day kind weather event with photographs supportive of major tornadoes. And we can see a bunch of that extending from mostly where they got the risks at. So again, that's going to be the area to watch out for. Alright, let's take a look at your supercell composite, or your significant tornado parameter, because I'm curious. But you can see, we're going to take it back just a couple. At OOZ, which you guys can see the time, we have 6.1s pulling up. 5.9, we're going to take this photograph for example. Forecasted out 4007, and which OOZ is going to be 7 p.m. So we'll be live basically from 4 to whatever time we have to end, or we can. So this is going to be a weather day. We will have a stream up. Alright, let's take a look at your helicity. We're running out of time. So we're going to take a look at your 500 millibar winds so we can see the dip in the jet stream. So here is your dip in the jet stream right here. You see how it dips down and then dips back up? That is the bowling ball effect, or this is what I call the bowling ball effect. Which if you were to see, you would see that this is a giant, just a big bowling ball. And this is at 05Z, which is an hour before, I think it's midnight. I'm not for sure. But you guys can see timings now. And we're also going to take a look at your dew points, which is going to be a critical factor in the event. And where we're predicting these tornadoes. You can see all in this area here, we have dew points in the 60s. Right there. 70s even. So again, your severe weather outbreak is going to take place within here. We're going to mark your severe weather in red. We're also going to take this time to get a screenshot for the thumbnail. So again, that is where your most likely severe weather potential is. Alright, let's take a look at composite reflectivity because we're running out of time. So we'll have an update video tomorrow morning, hopefully. And you can see all is good until about O2Z Wednesday, where we have a couple discrete supercells within here and here. And then we get a line to form here. Now this line could produce tornadoes. We also have a discrete supercell there. And now this is only one weather model. However, we are running out of time. Therefore, we are going to cut this now. Hopefully you guys...